Hi Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Mysterious Soul Divination. My name is Diamond. This reading is a spirit communication session for you guys, Cancer, for the month of October, but this reading is timeless. So whenever you hear this reading, it's the right time for you. And this will not resonate with everyone, so just please keep that in mind. And just to note that this reading may not actually be for you, but for someone else in your vicinity, someone that you know who may or not be as open to spirit communication as you are. And if that's the case, just pass along the message. And what else? I think that's it. If you enjoyed this reading and this type of content, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing, so I'll be able to make more content like this. And with that said, let's just get into the reading. Okay, so the spirit that came through is the spirit of an uncle energy. And I asked him who he was trying to contact, and he said that he was trying to contact his cousin, which is female, and his two sisters. And so describing himself, he says that he was an uncle that had high energy when he was alive. Like he was like very active in his life. He says he suffered many physical battles from which he would never back down, but he suffered like physically. He says he always liked to be in control of himself and his surroundings. He was sensitive, he was intuitive, he was smart. He was very protective of his family and his friends. Like he would do anything for his family and friends. He was very much into building things. Like he had really high energy. Like he couldn't stop him, is what he's saying. He says he was always thinking about his loved ones and what he had to do for survival. Like he worked his butt off for survival, and he knew the meaning of life and death. He knew that like we were here put on this earth to live and to die. But he was very smart, he was loving, he loved his family, he loved his friends, he was great at communicating, is what he's saying. And your relationship to him, I'm assuming this is like for his cousin and his sisters. He says that he was in control. He was in control of you guys' relationship. Like he was the rock in the middle, is what I'm saying, what he's saying. He was someone that you were able to look up to for advice, and someone that you trusted to give you sound advice, and you trusted everything that he said. This guy says that he was a very strong communicator. He was very authoritative. It's like he has a lot of people that would listen to what he was saying. It's like this spirit has touched many, many, many different lives, and so in each scenario, like he'll shift his persona, so you'll see him differently in every situation, if that makes sense. Like every person that he's seen that he had an impact on would say something different about him, if that makes sense. I feel like he's pointing out that you're still dealing with his death pretty badly. He says that you may have like nightmares and stuff of him and the way that he died. Yeah, he says that you're still holding on to past trauma, and he doesn't want you to hold on to old thoughts, thought patterns, old ideas that you didn't get to finish, that he didn't get to finish. I feel like that he had a lot of different ideas and plans that he had in motion, and he doesn't want you to suffer the consequences of not being able to put his plans and ideas into motion, if that makes sense. He says that you are struggling with life and death, the meaning of life and death, and fighting for your survival for life and death. That's interesting. He's also saying that he had a strong authoritative relationship, and he made the rules, and you trusted him and his tactics, and so you listened to him. He was educated and very smart in matters of the mind, like puzzles. He was able to figure out like cryptic puzzles and come up with like the answer, if that makes sense. He would brainstorm ideas with you, and you're having a hard time being able to make the proper decisions because he was the decision maker, if that makes sense. I feel like you also love traveling together. You guys would travel a lot together, and his messages to you is that he's acknowledging the fact that you have come back from rock bottom, and he's telling you that you need to go back to the house. He's telling me you need to go back to the house for something. He's also giving the message of a wedding or some kind of function that you guys did not go to, or someone didn't go to, and he's making the statement of going back to a house. It's traveling somewhere back to a house somewhere, and something about a wedding that you were not able to travel to, a wedding that you were not able to travel to. And he's also saying something about getting out of hand at a wedding and spending more money than anticipated. And he's also acknowledging the fact that there is a relationship that is not fulfilling you on all levels of your entire being. It's like there's more out there. He's trying to say there's more in the world than what you have right now at the moment. He wants you to dream bigger. This is the 9 of Cups. So it's not getting your wish. You're not being completely fulfilled as you desire. And this is being like completely fulfilled, having everything that you truly desire. But for someone there, you're not fulfilling what it is that you're set out in life to do. So just keep that in mind. That was for someone. And is that all I have? I think that's all I have for you guys, Cancer. I hope this helped in some sort of way, and until next time, take care. Bye.